Yeah, Curtis. I'd like to start my topic today. Was explain how the yesterday I forget the charge cable for your phone. Sorry, it's been simply. The first part of my topic will begin with the small introduce how uh, the very biggest, largest supplies the software to Russia, Microsoft, will leave and reduce business in Russian Federation. Before it's not amazing. Before it, Apple, Dell, Technologies, and another, and I don't know about McDonald's, Starbucks, already already have been leave and good business in Russia. The first part of my topic will comment how the first interview and first statement of economy of Russian Federation was at the start of this week. The interview Russian president was about certainly about the Ukraine, and it was military and military and the whole of the threats against not only Ukraine, the West. And I understood that the peacekeepers ceasefire impossible, I think. And so the second, the economical, it's very interesting, very strange, rather than the economical situation in Russia, which well known of Russian president, is not very good. He had a report in the meeting with the government and governors about the situation of April, and he announced at first information press release of Kremlin administration about the 27th day of May. Jesus. And so the car industry and metallurgy fell down most of them. And despite the success of the government and agriculture, the situation in economy and GDP is not very good. But about GDP, Vladimir Putin told. But I told about, I have noted about the price, food prices, especially the fruit and vegetables in Russia. Was explained with the Ukraine story. Not only the biggest currency, village currency allows to the government to stop the prices for the food. But today, the last week shows that the prices of the fruits and vegetables in Russia will already increased. So I think that if you remember, I told about the big quality money on the hand of the Russian population, which with the start of the Ukraine story became to buy from the grocery shops the sugar and oil and plant oil and others. And in the side of Iran, I had a question: what, where Russian population had much money for the empty the grocery shops? But show and it's very simply actually the Russian shops in the April have zero inflation rather than deflation due to the end money in the hand at the hand of the Russian population. Wow, Jesus, it's very amazing. And totally, that is a normal, usual process when the prices during this week, the last week, are increasing. It's all correct. It's normal. Before the second part of my talk, the very interesting situation in the Moldova, when the temporary the Moldavian establishment under the leadership of Maya Sandu will accord with the agreement with the Romania with the Union. For example, the Swiss Confederation, temporary, and it will be a situation without I don't know, sorry, what this means. So Vladimir Zelensky used to the territorial defense from the Vinnytsia, for example, and without question. Prидnestrovia have soldiers about 1.5 thousands, and Russian soldiers maybe who I am sure remember Alexander Lebed, chief command 30 years ago, maybe evacuated into the motherland. It's not the biggest problem, I think. So this, the second part of my topic, the first interview of the former Chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany, Frau Merkel. So it's where the Minsk the second. This is a very big achievement of the foreign policy of the Alexander Platz. The Minsk agreement and so the 7-year allows to the Ukraine transformed military industry, prepare war forces, and create to the situation and psychological situation in the West countries, in the NATO, in the European Union, also USA, UK, and Canada, also Japan, even Australia maybe, for the resistance capability resistant of against Russia. So I had a plan, pro-Russians, sort of pro-Russian military observers about the situation in the eastern of Ukraine. The slow movement of the Russian who have 5 time more than Ukraine forces, especially in the technical vehicles and airplanes, artillery systems, tanks, and another asset, Vladimir Zelensky. So Vladimir Zelensky will have know about the benefit Russia in the technical in the weapon and rather than in the quality of soldiers. And sure we have situation in the Russian that forces have not a possibility to quickly have offenses against Ukraine. And during the 7 year, this is all the territory between the Seversky Donetsk and Bidges River Dnieper. Ukraine made as a fortress. Jesus, and the last the Svetlana Tikhanovsky and Alexander Lukashenko have a possible to the conversation about the freedom of the political prisoners in the Belarus. So thank you. Bye.